Here are the rules in the state of Nevada. 3 knockdown rule will be in effect. No standing 8 count. Fighter save with the belt only in the final round. Only the referee can stop the fight. The headbutt rule. We go to the cards after the 4th round. David Reed, a recent winner, and you can see he's still got those butterfly bandage on his eye.
Yeah, he opened this joint, you could say. He had the first main event here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, right here in the joint, when he defeated Keith Mullings to retain his championship.
Those are some shoes that Hector has, aren't they?
Listen, I bet he wore these just for the event here, and I'm sure that the garment people, clothing people, the magic people, as they're known as, are very happy to see Hector Macho Camacho duly garbed here tonight.
Do you have a pair of those? You don't have a pair of those, do you?
Well, yeah, I did in my previous life.
It's a good right hand to start things by Camacho. Camacho got a scare rather early in his career, a fight that you and I had the pleasure of doing, and I think he's been pretty much all business since then.
Yeah, that was the wake-up call. That was a slap in the face. Well, actually, it was a punch in the face by Troy, delivered by Troy Crane. It was in a 4-rounder. And Camacho was winning the fight easily. He started goofing around in there in the 4th round instead of really keeping to business. And before you know it, he ended up flat on his back.
And there's a left hand, and ending up, if not on his back, on a portion of his back, is Gonzalez.
It was just very quick punch.
6, 7, 8. ¿Cómo está? ¿Está bien?
Cortez right on it.
That was some of the quickness of Camacho.
Getting better and getting stronger.
It was a legitimate knockdown. It didn't put Gonzalez into la-la land, but it definitely, again, was a stinging punch. And so many guys are going to face this kind of quickness that Hector Jr. is showing, and they will find themselves stung because of that quickness.
Great hands, terrific hand speed, and we've talked to Hector about this a lot, but I just have the feeling the farther away he gets from the shadow of his father, the better he will be for it. And I think it's just in him, as we said, it's in his genes that he needs to do a little showboating, and
he does some, but this is the most reserved Hector Camacho Jr. I have seen so far, in terms of a ring entrance, in terms of what he did in there, and in terms of certainly he is not showboating, at least here in round 1, the way that he was against Mike Cooley in that last fight that we did.
I think he's a pretty smart guy. I think he has a lot of savvy. I like him a lot, but beyond that, he's just a guy who I think in his heart of hearts knows what he needs to do to get to where he wants to be. The other thing I like about him is a guy who knows what he is, and maybe even more important, he knows what he's not. And there's another left hand, and Gonzalez down to his knees.
Those were body punches that time. He doubled up to the body, and I would not be surprised if he does not get up from this. He looks too hurt. No attempt even.
Yeah, this one is over, and I don't know what we learned here, but we did see the speed of Hector Camacho, and that was over before it was over.
He just finished him off with 2 left hooks to the body. And Gonzalez, no match for Hector Camacho Jr., who is ranked by all of the major organizations in their top 10, actually in their top 6. And he's climbing very fast and needs to fight now, I think, recognizable opponents, needs to fight people who can fight back a little bit. And that will only make him better.
Yeah, I completely agree. I really don't know what there was to be learned from this fight tonight, but I think it is time, before he gets into some of the, pardon the expression, heavyweights of his division. I think it'd be good for him to get in there with somebody who might offer a little something in return.
Well, certainly Simon Gonzalez did not do that tonight. Camacho, all business. I don't know if that's the influence of Larry Goosen, who he's been working with now in Denver, but I know Larry Goosen, who is carving out his own niche from his family in terms of training very important fighters, significant fighters. Has been working with Camacho Jr. And it's all seems to be coming together for Junior.
And what I have to say is Junior not only is sartorial splendor himself, but he gets all his guys in sartorial splendor too. Look at Larry Goosen. I have never seen him look quite like that. He looks like he should be headed for the Bat Cave.
Well, listen, we've got the world's largest garment convention going on right here, and some of it has made its way into the ring tonight. There's the quickness of Camacho Jr., the flashing left hand, and now you're going to see a couple of scorching left hooks to the body, 2 of them, which will end the fight. 1-2.
Goodbye.
Just good body punches. Again, there's the first one. Just too much quickness.
Just generally speaking, too much Camacho. Here's Jimmy Lennon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 45 seconds in round number 1. The winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, Hector Macho Camacho Jr.